Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Modern Life Podcast. I'm Kevin Ejezi. Today's quest is From Barbie Girl to Real Lady. From Barbie Girl to Real Lady. The journey we all need. Okay, this might sound a little strange, but hear me out. Just because we are born human doesn't mean we automatically become fully human. Not in the deeper sense, actually. I think we all need to go through something tough, something that shakes us all up before we truly grow into who we are meant to be. Now, we all know I decided to make the quest today with the metaphor Barbie girl. We all know Barbie girl. Barbie girl is a doll that has been created perfectly with perfect hairs, blonde hair, very beautiful. But life is not about perfection. So by the time pain hits you, you will change from that Barbie girl to a real lady. And it's a journey that we all need. Not only the ladies, even the men. But today, I'm talking about the ladies. Because it helps them a lot. Because most of the time, most women these days are entitled. Most. Why? Because they feel that it is the men that are supposed to suffer. That men are the disposable gender. That is why most of them feel entitled. But there are phases in your life that you go through that has to do with pain as a girl, that changes you from a Barbie girl doll, to a real lady. And it's a journey that you need. Now, Jordan Peterson talks about this a lot. One of his favorite examples is the story of Pinocchio. We all know Pinocchio, the wooden puppet boy that wanted to become a real boy. The puppet who wants to be a real boy. In the story, Pinocchio has to go through a bunch of challenges. He has to be brave, make sacrifices, and even risk his life to save his father. Only then does he earn the right to become truly human. It's a powerful metaphor, especially for men. Because for men, hardship is kind of unavoidable. Life throws challenges at them. No one really shields them from it. They either rise to the occasion or fall apart, but they don't get to skip the struggle. In fact, that's why I think that there's more men that decide to buy themselves or unalive themselves, because no one shields them from this pain of life that they go through. Some of them, they go through this pain to the extent that they are broken and think of unaliving themselves. Now, for many women, especially young women, it's a bit different. Society tends to protect them more. And while that might sound nice, it also keeps them from growing. If you are always shielded from pain, you might stay in a kind of doll-like state. Not a puppet like Pinocchio, but maybe a ceramic doll, pretty and delicate and untouched by life. One of the best examples of this idea is Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind. We all know the novel and the movie. She is beautiful, spoiled, and kind of a nightmare. She is rude, entitled, and constantly unhappy, even though she has everything. But she is beautiful. People, especially men, keep protecting her. They give her money, attention, and love, even when she doesn't really deserve it. But then the war hits, her home is destroyed, her servants leave, she's suddenly alone and has to do everything herself. Cut wood, chop wood into pieces in order to keep warm, fetch water, dig for food. And in that moment of real struggle, something shifts. She makes a promise, I'll never go hungry again. That's her turning point. She becomes strong, grateful, and self-sufficient. She finally grows up. That's what I call the Scarlet effect. It's the moment when a woman stops being a doll and becomes fully human. And honestly, that's something we all need, because you can't be truly human if you are still selfish, impatient, or dependent. You need to be cracked open by life a little. That's how love and compassion gets in. Now, in the Scarlet story, it doesn't actually end perfectly in the story. For those of you that have seen the movie or read the book. After the war, she slips back into her old habits. And Rete Butter, the man who loved her for many years, finally walks away. That's when he delivers the iconic line where he said, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn." And we are all sitting there thinking that this took this man so long enough to say. The man had to walk away from her because she slipped back to her old habits, which he knew her with. After all the whole work he did on her, for her to become a better person, and the pain that she felt, he thought that she was not a better person, only for her to slip back to her old habits, and the man had to walk away and said he did not give a damn. But the lesson still stands. To become real, to become fully human, we need to face hardship. We need to lose something, struggle and grow. It's not about age. You can be 40 and still act like a child if you have never been tested. And unless you are some kind of saint, which most of us aren't, you will need that wake-up call to break open your heart. So yeah, becoming real isn't automatic. It's earned through pain, through growth, through showing up when life gets hard. That's how we stop being dolls and start being human. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message. Maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.